next one starts, and I've got my players of the game lined up as well for the last match. Voice, are you as surprised as I was about the turnout from the last one?
Oh, definitely. Well, yeah, sorry, got that was open everywhere. One sec. I was definitely surprised because, well, as I said the other week, I assumed the Euro team would take home the victory, and seeing that Stable took home the win. Well, it was actually a nice surprise for this. We haven't seen that many surprises yet, and this one definitely was one of them, and I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I think if I had to say like a play of the game, it would definitely be Kevin's dock return on Village that round. And then players of the game, it's almost, for me, it's like a toss-up. I don't know about you guys, but CKY, Donkey, and Booty.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Booty because of Beach. She had some really good dock returns, and actually he pushed on that very last round and killed the documents around the 2 or 3 minute mark.
All right. Well, guys, I am just about all set with the Axis comms and stuff like that. I'm connected to one of the war rooms. I'm connected to Clan Cave, the Brits, and still working on getting into who are we playing?
I love the tags.
Indeed,
I look at this. Yeah, thank God. Could they be any more similar? Hey, let's all have question marks.
I'm glad it's not just me. I was looking at that, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What team is what here? I've got black on gray text.
Ambiguous.
Yeah.
One thing you'll learn, D, is that the European teams they like to troll the shoutcasters. I don't know if it's on purpose or what, but yes, that's an example. Okay, they're asking if we're ready. Scoreboard's updated. I've got you caught up to date. Facebook donations were good. The Axis Goat, he's here. He's hanging out and running around, zipping around, doing his thing. So we're good to go. War room coverage is locked down for who? Do we got both teams, Sabo?
We got Cave so far.
Right.
I'm trying to get in with the HighBot stuff, but as it turns out, he's a little I don't know, secure. It's too secure.
Oh, wow. All right, secure war room. It happens. We'll do our best as we continue the action. So we're ready, waiting on 11, waiting on the full teams. The lineup tonight: Thrill, Showtime, Styler, Shebeck, Astro, and Sue versus Ocelot, Cliff D, Homie, Dodie, CS. I should know this by now. Voice, Zed?
You'll just call him Ferry. Everyone will know who it is except
call him
the
Ferry,
US guys.
Who is that?
CS.
Sis.
Oh, Sis? Alright, is he going to appreciate being called
Cave
Ferry?
guy.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh, Sis.
Yes, it's his actual name. So.
Oh. Alright, and then Islam. Line it up. D, keep your eye on Islam. Solid player.
He's
definitely going to want to watch the action tonight. Alright, I'm going to pace myself. Waiting on 4. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I don't know what CKY had for breakfast today. I know the other day he had like eggs and bacon and all sorts of
10
protein
eggs.
soy stuff. Yeah, whatever he had this morning, he definitely was able to put some people on his shoulders and carry them.
I'd say he had badass for breakfast.
Oh!
That's exactly
And that's why you get paid the big bucks.
That's right.
All right. Well, guys, I'm now in both war rooms, so we will be good to go.
Well, this is our second game tonight, and viewership has been very strong for RTCW.
It's an awesome game. That's why.
Yeah.
I think the peak was 165.
Yeah, that's good for Wolf, an 11-year-old game, D. I mean, you know, we can't expect to pull 300,000 like League of Legends, but
166 to be precise.
League of crap.
You play that game. You play it.
It doesn't rhyme or anything. That's all I got.
You play it. I watch you play it, Nail. That's all you stream.
Really
Shame on you, Nails. Shame on you.
All right. I got a message on
that's
Twitch.
epic.
I don't know if I have time to check it, but.
Well, I tell you, war room coverage is going to be kind of fun because I'm kind of dialing in on my own, you know, not streaming it over the broadcast. And King of HighBot, they don't speak English, so it's going to be different. If you speak German, you're going to love it. Ja, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja, alles gut. Yeah, I got a little.
Now you can hear.
I can speak Russian. You know, Das Vidania, Martina Navratilova.
So can Bridger. We need Comrade Bridger back, too.
He's been busy.
Guys, looks like the game is just...
Here we go.
Here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let me get back in game. Yes, I've been doing about 9 things at once. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy.
Soldiers and soldats. Xi, X-A-I-I-I-I-I. I will get to your shout out here in just a bit. The game is underway. It is now Cave versus Team Question Mark. HighBot. Take it away, T. All you MP Beach. Here we go.
All right, 7 minutes and 37 seconds remaining on the clock. We've got some dynamite down. Seawall breach has been planted by Ocelot, and he's going to be throwing some grenades over the wall now. Panzerfaust shot coming out by Islam, taking out a member of the HighBot team. Can't see his name. It's black on blue. We're just going to have to make things up as we go along now. 7:20. Oh, here comes the airstrikes. And we've got some men down, and Cave is still trying to make their push, but it looks like we are actually already inside the base. We've got Homie now. Homie is sneaking his way in here. Check this out.
What do you got?
Being a sneaky guy.
All right, here's something else you got to know. Homie is a sneaky bastard. He's got the grab. This is going to put the Axis on their tails. Now, this is the last thing they expect. All right, so he gets some kind of wall jump.
Absolutely.
Flies under the radar, and suddenly he's got the grab. Nice play from Homie. You got to watch him, and that's why I love him. He and Leonecki should hang out.
And even if they don't cap right now, this gives them the opportunity to get the flag really early on, because they're going to be on their toes, backing up. So it doesn't really matter if they just got returned, but they got the flag. So it's kind of a trade-off. So now they are starting to push.
I think that was the whole point of that. I think that was the whole point, because he just stood there. He kind of waited around, you know, whatever, and got killed easy. But hey, man, all the pressure was taken off that forward push. The flag's already been grabbed, and we have another push underway on the part of Team Cave. What a nice sneaky play on the part of Homie, which is what we've come to know and love from him.
Oh, that's right. You got to watch.
I'm ready to see some big shots.
I've ever actually seen a dot grab before the seawall door had actually been blown. Only one dynamite had gone down. So that was the very first time I've seen that.
Well, then,
I'm ready to see some big shots from Islam and Soust. They usually throw up some pretty big numbers.
Yeah, Islam's Panzer just flies right past Showtime, misses him by a fraction of an inch. 5:39 here on the clock thus far. I'm curious about the war room. Let's head into Cave's war room tonight and take a listen to the Allied offense. We're gonna.
I'm trying to get him. I hope I got him gifts.
There we go, we got it.
Oh, they
go barracks, go barracks.
Dial in.
Yeah, come back. Max one is 15. No.
Locking down with Islam tonight.
Floor. Revive. Revive me as well. Revive.
Here comes the revive train. It is rolling into the base now. Islam is going to sneak around back. He's waiting for Axis spawn. Here we go.
54 there. 51 there. One more. Yeah.
This could be painful. Let's
just
one pass.
On basement. Only one in radio.
Takes out one. Hope for more, but can't get it done.
One radio.
Ow!
Trox is inside.
One or two in radio.
See a grab.
Come on, go dogs, guys. Stay together, guys.
This could be a cap.
One is radio. One.
It's 14.
There's Homie, fast and furious. I'm going to stay locked to him on third. If he goes short, he is. Here they go. Cave on their way inside. Up. Up. Radio stairs to transmit. Can we follow? Inside. Gets it done.
Oh, wow.
Bam.
Nice.
Let's head out of war room. Break it down now.
Yeah, they grabbed and they knew exactly that when the Axis was spawning, and as you saw, as soon as he got in that doorway, they were just flooding out of the Axis spawn. Perfect timing on their part. It was a great push revive from the back stairs. Nothing real tricky about it. They just stayed together and they were patient.
Very tough time.
Very simple.
Go ahead.
I think Islam was the guy who really was the linchpin in that, because he rushed in with the Panzer. I know he was planning to take the whole team out. He didn't, but he did see what the spawn timer was. Pass that information along through the war room to the rest of Team Cave, and that gave them all the intel they needed to just march right on up without the slightest bit of resistance. Beautiful.
Very quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
was
a pretty
actually
fast
worried.
time.
Well, the entire team headed down the stairs into the war room, and I was actually a little worried, thinking, okay, you know, one bad move, one good shot with the Panzer, and they are all down. But they had that timed absolutely perfectly, 3 minutes and 47 seconds. It's going to be really, really difficult for HighBot to catch up with that.
Yeah, very quickly, got to do a quick shout-out here tonight to Zai and Channel, also B. Barlow, fast and quick rockin' donation. Thank you very much, sir. Personal salute for you. Wants to give a shout out to Pound Why Me on IRC. They're still looking for 1 or 2 more players to fill out their roster, so it's important, guys. We want you to keep playing Wolf. Get together, bring in some new talent. Let's bring them back from the past and get them going tonight. In server, enough of that. Let's head and lock it down for the RTCW action continuing. Don't worry about it. We're in game. All right, roles are reversed. 3:30 on the clock. It's showtime. Wish showtime. Here we go. Take it away, DA.
All right, 3 minutes, 24 seconds. Dynamite has been planted by the seawall breach. Can we see if HighBot can pull off the similar sort of trick that Cave was able to pull on them? So far, we got a lot of bodies down on the beach, and there goes the airstrike. Looks like they're all going to be coming back in now. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. There is no time for mistake here on this map. We had a very, very fast time set by Cave, and HighBot is now trying to catch up, or they will be going down on this first round. Another airstrike thrown out. 3 minutes on the clock. Dynamite at the seawall breach, but not at the door, and I don't actually see anybody here. There we go. Seawall breach has happened, and they are going to make a push for that bunker with 2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining.
All right, Sable, take it away, Commander.
All right, I've been watching Sis for Team Cave up here. He was doing a fantastic job with the sniper rifle, just holding off everybody. Now he's just going to go ahead and kill out because, well, there's just nothing else he can do with that seawall being breached as it is. Switching over to the allied team of HighBot, what are they going to do? They still haven't grabbed the flag. They're all going to spawn all the way back. At the beach. See Showtime Lieutenant just kind of throwing some airstrikes out there as he makes his way to the right and gets himself taken out by his own airstrike. Wow, that's rough. Guys, Cave is just in control. I just now realized that the dynamite still hasn't even been planted at the left side at the seawall door with 2 minutes remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and that's going to funnel the Allies into a kill hole right here. I mean, you're forced to go right. They finally get the plant down, but after this, they really need to step things up. They got to do it quickly. Nail, what do you change up? What do you do?
Yeah, we saw this last time from actually a PMCG match where, I mean, they have 2 snipers. Maybe you should drop one. It's obviously not working. Get another engineer. Who cares? Just get the dynamite plant. Yeah, you can't be grabbing the flag with half the time off the clock gone. Voice, are you seeing anything fancy, or is it just that HighBot is not doing very well on offense?
No, I was actually just surprised at what HighBot was doing. Just before they were about to grab the flag, they had 4 LTs ready to put in some artillery to keep the Team Cave back so they could not create a crossfire from up top down into the trenches, and it actually worked out for them because they just respawned with new classes and are ready to go for a full-scale attack. However,
1 minute warning.
I saw one guy trying to find out it's Shebek, and Shebek is already at the getting taken out now, just in the face of the Axis spawn.
Yeah, it's rough stuff. Barring a miracle, Sabo, this is not looking well tonight for HighBot.
Awful Warwitch. We've got 30 seconds on the clock, and with every single fresh spawn, I see HighBot run out, and they either get wiped out in the trenches over here by panzers above, or they run out onto that little lawn, that hill portion, and they just get mowed down by MP40 fire. It's over. We're in garbage time right here. I'm going to call it. It's a point for Team Cave right here in the first round.
Well, go ahead and update the scoreboard here.
MP Beach.
Bam.
I mean, it's just ugly.
One thing that I'm seeing that actually is really cool to see is that even though there's 20 seconds left on the clock, Islam says, well, I know it takes 12 seconds to go from the docks to the radio room. I'm going to go to the basement just in case.
Just in case.
They know that this is consolation bracket. They got to be on point. You can't get fooled by anybody saying good
That's
game.
important. We've talked about that.
If there's a hole in your defense, it can be exploited. We've seen big upsets like that.
Yeah, Islam throwing up the 15 kills. Really good. We expect that from him, so we'll see if they can repeat that here.
Incredible.
Well, there you see the scores on the board, and momentum is still in favor. They just got done playing Ziax's roster here tonight. They continue that role. Will they do as well, or will they adapt? Or rather, excuse me, will HighBot adapt to the cave defense? So, DA, that remains to be seen. 1-0 is the score. Will it be as close as the stable game? We'll find out here in a moment on MP Beach. Let's go, D. Zip Panzer Kitten, welcome back. A lot of fans of you, D, out in the channel are very excited to see you, so keep on rocking the old school. Let's go.
D is awesome.
This is it's going really well for our first match, so I'm very happy for that. But we've got 7 minutes and 43 seconds remaining on the clock, and HighBot looks like they've got their game a little bit stronger now that they've got the full time on the clock. They are looking to set now, and we've got dynamite planted by the seawall. Breach Cave is going to come back in and get themselves ready, changing their classes up with this one. No dynamite planted on the left side. Seawall's door has still yet been untouched, and we've got a boost over the wall, so it looks like we've got HighBot making penetration into that bunker. And there we go. They've captured that forward bunker. 7 minutes, 17 seconds on the clock.
There it is. That was
no, but they just airstruck themselves.
Oh, boy. That was a nice play, though. They got it. What happened? They'll break it down.
They threw an airstrike on top of the bunker 2 seconds before they were spawning in. I was like, oh, no. But they spawned in just fine.
Made it through. Private Ryan style.
The only thing is, I don't know if they planted the door, even from the inside of the flag room. So if they lose the flag...
No, they don't have
going to be bad news.
Yeah, they don't have it. So this little victory right here,
big oversight.
This little victory could turn into sadness in a moment. We'll find out. Good call
I mean,
on that
if
one.
I grabbed the flag, I'd be ecstatic and laughing.
Got a big push to the left, and Thrill right here making his way up the front. D, you got a lock on something. We'll hand it to you.
Yeah, we've got no penetration on that left side of the door, so it looks like we're going to ignore that entirely, but we've got Shebek now making his way down the stairs as HighBot's still nothing. They're hanging out in the radio room and waiting for their chance to jump in, throwing out a couple of grenades. So far, not much action going on. No one's made it downstairs yet, and there we go. Dynamite finally being planted on the seawall door almost 2 full minutes into this match. We had a match even faster than 2 minutes, so even the time it took them to get the dynamite down on the door, you know, we already had a game over at that point.
Timeout
situation.
But we still
have... Timeout. Timeout with 5:58 on the clock.
Right. Well, what do you think this is about?
What the timeout's for? Well, let's take a look at the pings. Pings are pretty much dead on even. It's 52, 57. Nobody's really standing out as a big lagger over here. So
Homie was whining.
Homie was whining. Sneaky homie. Okay, so it's a timeout for lag.
And we are
back.
All right, I don't think we've listened to the war room yet of HighBot, correct?
That is correct.
All right, let's take a listen now into the war room of the HighBot roster Germans. Jawohl, let's go. This is exciting for me.
And very quiet.
Germans. Oh. Whoa.
They're not saying much.
Ach, hier auf Fontaine.
34, jetzt war Spawn.
Lang markiert.
Nice.
Geh lang runter. Oder kommt ihr lang nach?
Bin schon unten.
Nice.
I really feel like I'm listening to a World War II transmission. I'm getting excited.
Lang
My
Support.
pants just got blown off again.
Perf auf Short oben.
Macht mal nicht zu sehr da auf Spawn.
Kommt zwei.
Helft mal runter zu kriegen. Wir sind wieder nur zu zweit unten.
Ah, so awesome.
Wann ist nächster? Wann ist
Vier. Weil ich gerade Leute noch.
Ja.
That's awesome. I don't know what they're
Spawn
saying.
54.
Lang hoch.
Turns me on.
They could be talking about
Shebek,
kittens for all we know. That just sounds great.
There's sauerkraut in mein Lederhosen.
So, warum hältst du nicht Schläger flach?
Hey!
Looks like we are possibly going to get a grab over here.
I don't know, not if Jody has anything to say about it.
Perf könnte Flagge holen.
Steamrolled.
Jody's taken out. Here it comes.
Brauch mal Ammo.
Showtime.
Da sind nur 3 Mann oben,
Shebek.
wenn ich das richtig gesehen habe.
The trucks.
Perf kommt gerade.
There's the
Nimm mal da,
grab.
Junge.
And there's the grab.
Kommt der auf lang?
Atrox auf lang, ist noch einer low. Ganz low. Den kriegst du, den kriegst du.
Styler kommt auch.
Stay on the comms.
Kurz, Perf. Schön.
Move. Spawn
Wir
jetzt.
sind gerade gespawnt.
This is the most authentic
Ja, nimmst du zu,
RTCW team in
fertig.
history.
Atrox gegen lang hoch.
Ich schieß oben rein.
Port oben.
Strike oben.
They're rushing
Bleib
long.
erst mal raus.
Aatrox
Einer oben
is the
raus.
docks.
2 oben raus. Ich hab
Kurz
Net
einer.
gezogen.
Wir haben genügend Zeit, die spawnen erst in 20
That's
Sekunden. Lasst euch
Teamspeak.
Zeit.
Ich sehe gar nicht oben. Gib den mal, der Heli, gib den mal.
You need us to tell you what's happening. You can see it.
Einer lang.
Moved jetzt, Leute. 10 Sekunden noch.
Lang hab ich raus.
Down.
Oben
Here's
ist
the
frei.
push.
Wo seid
Here's the
ihr?
push.
Inside.
Don't keep gas.
Inside.
Move.
Inside. Bam! Hit it to
Wow.
the 424. Nice. Let's head out of war room. Break it down now. Good stuff.
That was just a really good long grab. I mean, they had 3 people in the war room. They meted up. They ammoed up.
Nice.
I mean, he tossed 4 packs of ammo before they said, "All right, let's grab the docks and go." They went up long. They knew exactly when the spawn time was. That was key. They killed them all out. I think he had a good extra 5 or 6 seconds until they actually spawned. So, really, really good to see them set a time. That's a fast time for Beach.
That's a remarkably fast time. I really did not see that coming, especially after those last 2
I didn't
rounds
either.
that we saw here on Beach. I thought full hold, really, to be honest. Wow, 424.
Yeah.
What's these scores, though? That really tells the tale.
Nothing amazing.
Yeah.
No, not really. Damage given roughly equal. Looks like HighBot gave a little bit more damage
B2K,
than
good night.
Cave. I'm somewhat
Thank you for
surprised
joining
by that.
us. And a shout out to my friend Mike. Where's my Imperial uniform? It gets busted out for the finals. Saving it. I'm gonna fly in on my
We're looking
star
forward to that.
destroyer. Working on my accent.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing if Cave can pull that off again, because they did beat that first time. They had 347 in the first round. That's where they grabbed their first point. And then HighBot setting a time of 424. So can Cave do it again? Was it a fluke the first round?
Well,
we are about to find out as the game has started.
On paper, DA, they can. I mean, you know they can do it in 347, so that's definitely faster than 424. On we go. The action continues. Is it going to be a tied ball game? We'll see in just a moment. Sabo, you're on comms. Go.
All right, well, we're looking at Team Cave. They're doing a 2-engineer push over here. One of the engineers just planted a dynamite and got the red light moments before exploding on the sea wall. Jody, unfortunately, had a very bad spawn. He was in the absolute worst possible position and only just now made his way towards that little pillbox bunker, gets shot down, and he's just sort of screwed as it is. No dynamite on the left, dynamite on the right, and looks like Cave is kind of sort of pinned down over here.
Look at homie. Look at homie.
Oh, no.
That's what I've been calling.
This
Homie's
guy.
doing it again.
Oh, my
Sneaky little bugger.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. It's sneaky bugger time.
We're going to have a grab.
He might
you
actually grab it
freak!
too.
Very nice.
Look at this! You can't stop him. It's Stealth Homie. Stealth Homie.
Wow.
Oh, hello,
Shebeck.
Shebek's
Check it out.
well-primed grenade. Right down his pants, D. Blew his pants off. So that's how it happens. Take it
That
away, D.
was amazing, though. Homie once again coming in with
Wow.
that very, very sneaky play. Was able to get in completely unseen, grabbed the docks before being
Indeed,
taken out.
Foos.
They are now back in the war room as we are taking a look at Ferry. They're still out on the beach. They're trying to get that dynamite. It's been planted down now on the seawall door, and they've only got the right side open to them, which is covered in airstrikes. They are going to have a hard time pushing through here. The forward deployment flag is still not yet being grabbed, and so Cave is in a little bit of trouble. They've got 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining on the clock. Still plenty of time to get in there and grab those docks. Oh, nicely done. And the forward bunker has finally been captured with 228. So
There's
go.
grenades and Panzerfaust and explosions flying everywhere. It is absolute
Madness.
chaos. It's dogs and cats living together. It's mass hysteria. It's crazy.
Thank you, Bill
Sabo.
Murray. Well, we got 2 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Seen a very strong push on the part of Team Cave. They're going to go, they're going to try and fail as they rush towards that ladder into Axis spawn. They get shut down by Shebek. Damn you, Shebek. 2 minutes on the clock right now. I see Panzers flying all over. That's Islam taking Thrill out. A little one-man kill over there up top.
Well, right
not
side
too much
push.
going on at top mid-level of the base over here.
Here's Homie and
What
friends.
do you see on the right?
Well, it's just, you know, it's important. The things that Homie's doing, even though he's
got the flag too.
Not been successful, it has pushed the defense back.
He's been distracting.
Right. It's put them on their toes, and it's kept them off the flag, except for this last incident here tonight that Nail locked down. So at 1-2-4, what happens next, Nail? They're going to have to push pretty hard. This is going to be their last attempt.
Oh yeah, Cliff is grabbing maybe soon. We'll see. The Allies just got the flag.
In the war room.
Yeah. They, he pointed it out to me here. So I
you,
would say
Ravager.
with a minute left, it's be calm about it. Get everybody into the area of... Oh, Seuss! Double kill. Islam just spawned. So 50 seconds left.
Okay,
1
he just
minute
got the
warning
go-ahead.
coming up.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
Voice chiming in on chat that they've got the spawn times. Here comes Cliff from Cave. Up. Can he beat the time? Oh, watch out. He's got Z-Axis waiting for him. So he's going to fall back in danger and makes his way long here tonight at 40. But he's not going to have a chance to swing back and forth, so he's got to commit. And he's got to commit now and get it done. 30-second warning on the clock. No time for War Room.
He's
We'll
going
get it
back
locked
to
out.
it.
He is going to go back.
Wow.
He's going to make me a liar. You know the comms must be going crazy.
Dangerous move.
Wow, yeah, he's got nowhere to go. He's in trouble. He is in trouble tonight. 18 seconds. At this point, you just got to push.
15.
Yeah, he's got to
Here
go.
we
Or the
go.
accident.
Inside,
Gotta go now.
inside. You can't hide. 9 seconds. Takes down Showtime. He's up.
Oh.
6, 5,
Go, go, go,
4.
go. You can do it.
Bam!
Oh.
Can't do it.
Zeus.
Zeus Panzer Faust
Panzer.
lays the hurts. Did you see it, Dean?
Wow.
Sue saves the day. Wow, bam.
That was amazing. Very, very
Awesome.
close. He almost had it, just waited a little bit too long. If he
Wow.
had pushed through a few seconds before, and also, you know, maybe avoided that Panzerfaust, he may have had a chance, but no, waited too long, and it's now tied 1-1 on Beach.
Well played.
Oh, no, it's village time. Hey, guys, I got to go.
I knew it.
Wow.
Back to Billy.
That was absolute madness over there. Cliff had a really nice shot at it. I think just doubling back, going left, right, it bought the Axis defense just enough time to respawn, consolidate their defense in the radio room, and that's why he got panzered like that.
It's
Really, really close rounds.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know we took
Remarkably
predictions
close.
earlier. I don't know if you were here then, Voice. What do you think? Did you think it would be a tie round? I thought that Cave would actually kind of steamroll.
Well,
Yeah.
I know that what are they called nowadays? HighBot. You know, they have experience. They know how to play this
Whoever
game.
they are.
Yeah, it's like new tags, new names, mergers, all that stuff. But yeah, let's call them HighBot. But you know, they're an experienced team and they've got quality players. And yeah, it's obvious they have good team players. You see how they set the time and defended it. However, we're moving to their map now, and I know that Village definitely is one of their strongest maps. So if they already did this good on Beach, maybe they're gonna show us some awesome play on Village.
It's interesting,
I don't know.
Nail,
I
that
don't know why you
we're
guys like Village so much, man.
it's just we're seeing an exact mirror of our previous game of Stable and
It
Badass
is.
tonight. Base Village.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Is this
But this
conspiracy?
match has gone a lot faster than the previous. We had a full hold in the first match with Stable and Badass, with Badass not being able to get anything in there. But we've got nothing here
True.
with Cave and HighBot, so it's going much
Both
faster.
setting great
it looks
times.
like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, guys, we'll head.
well,
Go ahead, save over. I'm going to try to head over to my. Oh, I can't. Well, this is my desktop. I would pull up the brackets here for you, but I got no room. So go ahead and take a look at the brackets at the bottom of the
Well,
page.
the question is, Warwich, what is going to happen here on Village? It's one of these maps that it can go very quickly. We've seen it happen quickly. In fact, we saw it in the last match. But it's really a remarkably complicated map. You know, you have to make your way all the way from Allied spawn over to the crypt, plant dynamite, wait 30 seconds, blow up the crypt, then start playing a game of capture the flag at that point in time. You know, how are Cave and how are HighBot going to adapt to this sort of gameplay over here? I don't know.
Well, the best person to answer that question is, well, we'll have to find out ourselves in person. So the game is underway. 1-1 is the score. Scoreboard is updated, and Cave are on the Allied push. Been a while. I'd like to a little more War Room coverage right from the start here. Let's head to Cave, shall we, Sabo? Communications officer on the comms. Let's take a listen to Cave tonight. Allied push.
I'm going to revive.
Jobbig man, Jotti.
With Islam now.
Be quick,
Right
guys.
side,
Come on.
guys. Right side.
Okay. Airstrike right.
Revive?
Islam neutralized
What?
before he can fire, is now
Yeah, that was
revived,
the
opens
answer.
up, finds
Sure,
no
sure.
target, and here's the roll inside.
Come.